In order to fit in, we were conditioned socially. This entails behaving a certain way, following rules, and observing conventional protocols. Obviously, there is a positive intent with this. We want the society to function in a normal, efficient, and a safe manner, and people behave in certain ways and they are not breaking the law or causing harm to others. But the problem occurs when we make success the benchmark of happiness and fulfillment, because then it becomes a competition and everyone wants to display that they are more fulfilled and happier than the other person. Wealth, possessions, relationships become visual parameters of success, and being less successful becomes a reflection of less happiness. So we put on happy faces, display our accomplishments, and show how put together we are. We talk of upcoming projects, parties, adventures, vacations, and our elite friends. We don't want anyone to know that we have these human tendencies where we feel we are all alone, we feel we are not good enough, there is something missing in us, and how we cannot address this emptiness that we have inside of us. Because whenever we look around, everyone else is happy and no one is ever honest. Whenever you ask someone, how are you? What is going on with you? The answer always is, I am great. I'm looking forward to this adventure next month. I am investing in this project. I am doing this big thing. The result of all this dissembling is that people feel alone, broken, and the worst part is they feel they are the only ones. And so they try to suppress, they cope, they medicate, and they do whatever they can to keep it under wraps until they cannot. And that's when we see a surge of mental and emotional issues in people. That's why we need more honesty, more awareness, more compassion, more acceptance. Because when we drop our mask, stop playing these games, and come together and have honest conversations, then we can see that we feel this separation, this disconnect, and we can then come up with strategies to address these issues. Because if we don't talk about them, then they don't go away. They still are there, and we just try to find unhealthy ways to cope with them because we feel we are the only ones who are dealing with these issues, and we are too ashamed to approach others who seem to have it all together. We need to change this narrative so that we do better for ourselves and also for the upcoming generations, so that they don't just waste half of their life chasing possessions and then the rest of their life trying to understand why this does not add up, why they don't feel this happiness that was promised to them. When we talk freely and openly about our issues and emotions, then we can come up with better structures that can help us grow and not feel alone when we are in midst of emotions that seem too powerful to handle. So as society, we need to do a better job on this, be more open and acknowledge that these are conditions that afflict all of us, and then come up with strategies to address them. So being honest is the first step about how we are feeling, what it is that is going on with us, and how we can change it. Then we can reach out to others for support without feeling that there is something broken in us. We can understand that these are phases that everyone goes through, and then we can reach out and find resources that can help us. So when we feel these undesirable or problematic emotions and feelings, then we don't run away from them, but we face them head on, and we find support from people around us because they acknowledge and understand that everyone goes through this, and help others when they are facing struggle on the path. So let's start with honesty. Let's start talking about difficult topics. It's great to be happy and successful. We are not denying that. But we also have to talk about the underbelly. We cannot have light without the dark. We cannot keep looking at light and denying the dark. We have to address both sides within us. So let's not make one higher than the other. We need to address both sides of the coin. So first step is honesty. Let's start with honest conversations. Thanks for watching. Bye.